Anybody? David, did you say?
Hi there. Would you like me to start, Jeff?
I know I've seen a deal with you. Yeah, there you are.
Would you like me to open it?
Yes, sir, if you don't mind.
Good morning, court. Morning, citizens. It's obvious that outgoing Commissioner Thompson is trying to spend every Precinct 4 does not have the money to cover the cost of the 3 roads being requested for bid. The total bid package on these 3 roads months ago was approximately $580,133. Although the prep work has already started, it is not too late to stop the asphalt addition of these roads, as they were not budgeted and is only being done to keep campaign promises. A campaign Commissioner Thompson lost. The citizens of Precinct 4 rejected his platform by 77% of the vote and do not want their money wasted on these roads. The commissioners have openly stated he's just trying to keep campaign promises. I'm going to support him like I would expect him to support me. I'm here to remind this court that you work for the citizens, not each other. As resident of Precinct 4, I and the voting majority oppose the reckless spending on these road projects. This is a perfect example of how this court got Newton County into a $2.2 million fiscal deficit. No further discussion is needed. Vote no. Thank you, court.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Hearing now, number 1 item, be deliberate and consider action on the following items. Number 1, discuss and appropriate advertise for rebid on County Road 3111, 3112, and County Road 4123. Located in Precinct 4, each road should be bidded separately and bid notice should have 10-day turnaround. Material being bid for each county road are as follows. County Road 3111, fine grade 2-inch overlay asphalt, type D mix paving, 10,560. County Road 3112, fine grade 2-inch overlay asphalt, type D mix paving, 950 feet long, 18 foot wide. County Road 4123, fine grade 2-inch overlay asphalt, type D mix paving, 7,750 feet long, 18 wide. Commissioner Thompson.
Well, I'd like to, the reason I sent them out for, I know I don't have enough money and my commissioner special to cover it, but I do have enough to cover one of the roads right now. And very possibly I'll have enough money to cover all 3 roads by the time we get the bids back. But I do know that I have enough money in my account to cover it. And the Sand Pit Road is probably used more than any other road in Precinct 4. People know we got 40 residents plus on County Road 11 and 12. 3111, 3112. And that probably services more than any other road individually. And 3111, 3112. And both of these roads are high maintenance roads, and it would cut down a lot of cost to the county maintaining them.
So the reason you're individually bidding those out to where you've got enough funds to pick and choose which one that you actually do.
Exactly.
Okay, so your intention is not to do all 3 of them at one time.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Hey, I have a concern.
Okay.
Okay, none of these roads that he wanted to put out for bid, and we've had this discussion before the first time, none of these were budgeted for this year. They've just come out after the fact, actually after he lost the campaign. Right now, we only have 444,000 Commissioner Special account, and that's going to also cover the rest of his fuel and also any kind of road material invoices that he already has out. So I'm asking the court to think about that.
That doesn't cover my fuel. My fuel comes out of it doesn't come out of Commissioner Special.
And these are grant funds,
And
correct?
these are,
No, these.
I mean, they're reimbursement.
Not grant.
Well, they're
roads.
reimbursement roads.
no.
No, they're not, they're not grant roads.
Rolled over from year to year, plus the money we made doing grants.
Okay.
But
But where we screwed up really is where we taken the money out of Commissioner Special to finance these roads. We take them out of my budget first, when it should have been taken out of my cash.
Okay.
And it's probably illegal to take funds and do special projects with it out of your
That's
name.
how I voiced my concerns about that from when I first came aboard.
Okay.
Working the grant work out of the Commissioner Special.
And that's what we done, and I accumulated money like a say, years to get this money. And this isn't something that just came up right now because I lost office. I've been planning on doing these roads. We've done a lot of roads. If the mail lady refused to take mail on Shepherd Road and Nichols Creek Road. The buses refused to run on Shepherd Road to pick up the children because it was so bad. We pulled buses out of mud holes on Gist roads. And all of those roads right now are in Shepherd, Sand Pit Road is probably used more than any other road in the precinct.
Well, in my opinion, it still doesn't hurt to go out for bids. It's not like we're not okay. We're going out for bids to
And that's
rebid them.
what was,
Okay.
he told me the last time, and he
Okay.
said he was just basically going out for
For
bids
rebid.
to get the
Okay.
first time, to
Right.
go out for bids. and
Well, I mean, I
basically,
can't-
I'm gonna go.
I can't tell him where to spend his money. Is that commissioner's money or the incoming commissioner's money to do as he see pleased to do in his precinct? As long as and the bottom line in his budget. Now, when we start dictating what a commissioner can do and can't do in his in his precinct, we got a problem.
But what I'm saying is the bids that went out, they came back last time for 580,131. Right now, in his Commissioner Special, he has 444,372, and that money also includes budgeted money that
Okay,
he has to finish paying for the rest of his year.
well,
So
apparently,
that's all I'm bringing to the
Okay.
court, to
Okay.
let you know where he's
Okay.
sitting financially.
Mr. Thompson, excuse me, this is Rhonda from the Grants Department. Does that include the
Yes, ma'am.
250, does that include the $255,752.48 that's coming to
No,
your
it
account?
doesn't.
Okay, and you got that money still coming?
That's
When
right.
will that money be here? Rhonda?
I'm not sure, they're still checking into it from TDM. It could be another 2 weeks.
And see, that concerns me as well, because if it
understand,
doesn't come,
right,
then we're gonna be in a.
But your bids is it's gonna take a while to even get in, to even get started, so the money
I don't.
Money
intend on
should be here.
That's the reason I hadn't had a bill in 20 years or a note, because I don't spend money that I don't have.
You do have debt notice. We're paying, we have debt service.
I'm talking about my personal business.
I'm talking county business.
well, I think this is still to go out to rebid, right, to advertise for rebid, right? Is what it says, correct?
Correct. Rebid. Not saying what they're gonna do it.
Not saying they're gonna do it, you say you're gonna go out and rebid them, right? Sherry,
Make that motion.
Sherry?
Now, it will not go in the paper this week. If
Right.
you miss the deadline.
Right.
Yeah,
So
you missed the deadline.
So I need a motion.
I made a motion.
Need a second?
Second rebid.
I need, got a motion by Commissioner Thompson and a second by Commissioner Benson. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, same sign. Passes.
So now that that's passed, I'm gonna say something. So Texas Government Code does say that any person that is not reelected to their position, it shall be on the court to decide if they spend more than $5,000 out of their precinct and or the judge's seat. Their job to make sure anyone not reelected to their position is held to a certain standard of responsibility.
I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna move on to number two. I want to table number two. Need a motion to table number two.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Thompson and seconded by Commissioner Benson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Pass. Number three is to discuss and appropriate adopt the Newton County, Texas multiple jurisdiction hazard mitigation plan.
Good morning. This is the plan that we've been working on that is required the county to have. You know, are all aware of that. We got our letter from FEMA that says that it is approved pending adoption of the plan.
Right.
And this is one step. The city is doing their adoption. I'm not sure if they did it last week or they're doing it this week. I can't remember what date Mark said, but we do have a resolution that is adopting the Newton County multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan.
Obviously.
Whereas the County of Newton, with the assistance of Gary R. Traylor and Associates, has gathered information and developed the Newton County multi-jurisdiction hazard mitigation action plan. And the Newton County HMAP, I'm abbreviating, has been prepared in accordance with the Disaster Mitigation Act of 2000. And whereas Newton County is a local unit of government that has afforded the citizens an opportunity to comment and provide input in the plan and the actions of the plan. And whereas Newton County has reviewed the plan and every 5 years, now therefore be it resolved by Commissioners Court of Newton County, Texas, adopts the multi-jurisdiction hazard mitigation action plan and resolves to execute the actions in the plan adopted by Newton County Commissioners Court, Newton County, Texas, on the 18th day of October 22.
Okay.
I'd like to speak on that one.
Okay, Ron.
In the 2023 budget, this was refunded.
Did you start?
We have 2 grants that have been, one of them is through FEMA. Right at 60% of it.
Right.
And then there's a GLO grant that they're waiting on the adoption of it, that they're gonna pick up the match. So it's a total of 88,000.
Okay, as long as it's not refunded for
And
20.
there's no match there, right?
There is a match, but there's in a long run, there's not gonna be a match. It's gonna pay the whole thing.
Okay, I need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
I second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Benson and seconded by Commissioner Thompson. Same sign, pass. Number 4 is discuss and appropriate approved payment of bills on October 19th for 2022. I want to table that.
We're gonna pay the bill.
Yes, we're gonna table that, correct? Okay,
I do.
I do have a second. I want to make.
I think that we need to do a little research on that. I just think that we need to have a set in. We need to discuss that. Sure.
Okay, based on the meeting that was held on funds, I was presented with information that's very disturbing and concerning. Our grants administrator, Mark Taylor, with Traylor and Associates, was present in the meeting and stated that if federal procurement policies were not followed properly, we will in fact have to repay these fines. There are a number of variables that go along into qualifying a purchase under the ARPA final rule alone, not to mention what our purchase policy requires, which is also has to comply with federal policy. Based on the federal policy procedure, not all bills that we would be presenting today for payment qualify under the ARPA final rule. Nor the time once the bills are submitted to ensure that procurement on all levels have been properly executed. If you want my office to put Newton County in a positive to pay ARPA fund based on federal requirements, then I need an additional person in my office to ensure that all of this is followed correctly and in a timely manner. I have voiced my concern several times in Commissioners Court about how uncomfortable I feel using the ARPA funds this way. And I'm taking a stance today and letting you know that I will not be signing any checks. I'm asking the court to issue a suspension on all spending.
I agree.
Thank you.
I need a motion to table that.
On the motion, I second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Benson, seconded by Commissioner Thompson.
Will do nothing.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, number 5, discuss and appropriately approve expenditures of ARPA funds in an amount not to exceed 2022. I would like to table that also. I need a motion to table.
I'll make a motion.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Same sign? Pass. In motion to adjourn.
Okay, motion.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Benson and seconded by Commissioner White. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign?
Aye.